Join us now as psychologist, author, and host of Face the Truth, Dr. Judy Ho, to break down the details. But first, we do want to warn people at home what you're about to hear may not be appropriate for young ears. Yeah. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good. Hi, Scott.
Let's start by tell us about the victims that we're going to hear from, or the young women.
So these two victims, Rochelle and Latresa, they are the latest ones to have come out. And they were not part of the documentary, but they were teenagers when they went to an R. Kelly concert in Baltimore, and then they were invited by R. Kelly to his hotel room for what they seem to have thought was an after party with maybe other people around.
What do you think at this point? I mean, because it just seems like it almost is never ending, the women who are coming forward. What is compelling women at this point now to come forward and share their story?
Well, it's really interesting because delayed reporting is very common, and sometimes women don't even come forward at all. Any victims don't come forward. The best estimate we have is somewhere between 2 to 10% of people come forward ever. And I think sometimes after a while, after they've tried to make sense of the situation, they see other people coming forward, making sense of their own experience at the time, realizing that they went through something possibly traumatic, gives them a little bit more of an edge to say, I will come forward now, but still they get met with a lot of criticism, as you guys know.
Here's some of their story.
R. Kelly had wanted us to go back with him. When R. Kelly did enter the room, he was totally exposed from the start. He wanted us to have a threesome with him. Latresa told him that I wasn't going to do that, and then we was under the influence of marijuana and drinks that was provided by them.
I didn't feel fear, I was just excited. I was young, I was just excited it was R. Kelly,
That's interesting to me, what she said right there, Dr. Ho. Talk about consent. I mean, these young women, they're excited, they're going to meet a famous person, this famous singer.
Absolutely. I mean, first of all, they're teenagers, and teenagers' brains, they're not fully formed yet. The executive functioning part of your brain that makes good decisions, it's not quite formed yet. And at the same time, there's this huge power distance. Here's R. Kelly with all this power, all this privilege, all of this clout, and they're just wanting to be associated with him somehow. And so at that time, even if they're feeling uncomfortable, it's so hard to say no in that situation with all of these factors being part of the picture.
They also talk about their pain. The pain that they felt and the pain they've carried throughout these years. Latresa, I think, even mentioned that at one point she called the radio station saying she was excited after the incident, right?
Absolutely. So I think that sometimes these experiences can change over time when people process them. First of all, Rochelle actually came forward and said that she was sexually assaulted earlier in the year. When something like that happens, it really fundamentally changes what you think is okay and not, and what's normal or typical in a sexual relationship. And on top of that, the processing that goes on over time, people try to justify what happened to them because nobody wants to feel like they were out of control. Nobody wants to feel like they were a victim. So in some ways, they may have even justified that they wanted to be there. And so I think that maybe that was earlier in Latresa's processing. But as they went forward, thinking about that situation, the fact that they were powerless, unable to get out, it really changes your self-concept and even your self-esteem. And I think that's why they are here.
Yeah, look back. Well, here's Rochelle talking about the pain that they've carried.
A lot of people didn't want to believe you. A lot of the family members like just turn their back on you, and it's like when you're trying to come forward to help and to see justice, they don't understand like why you waited.
What does that do to carry that with you for so many years?
It does a lot of harm to these individuals because they have been trying to be silent, trying to process on their own. Finally, they have the courage to come forward, and yet they're met with all this criticism. People who haven't been through sexual assault or haven't worked with people with sexual assault experience don't understand why they would wait so long. And then people say, well, did you just make it up? Are you just jumping on the bandwagon? And I think it's hard because trauma multiplies over time for many of these individuals. And so in some ways, coming forward is just another instance of trauma now they have to deal with. Just the criticism of everybody, even people who love them.
The re-victimization of the victims we see over and over.
Yes, and actually over time, we know from research that people who have been through sexual trauma, they're more likely to get victimized again because their perception of danger is really different from the rest of us. And so in this time, it's important to support these individuals, listen to their story, and just see how you can be there for them.
Well, Rochelle and Latresa's attorney, Gloria Allred, weighed in, and here's what she had to say.
This is an adult male, significantly older than these teenage girls. And that is so abusive of him that a celebrity should use his power, his prestige, to take advantage of young girls if in fact that's what he did. is very disturbing.
So what could closure mean for these young women if he in fact serves time and gets his due?
Closure is very important because many individuals with sexual assault experience, they just go through these cycles of wondering what they should have done, denying that it's happened, beating themselves up. And closure only happens when you start to see that the person is serving time, that the person got what they deserved, and also that the person can't hurt other people anymore. And I think that this is very important for these victims and any other victims to see that outcome and to also feel like they weren't the crazy ones, they weren't alone, and that there is hope in this situation.
Dr. Ho, thank you so much for breaking this down for us. One of R. Kelly's attorneys, Steve Greenberg, tells Access that the girls at the time must have represented themselves as adults and thinks claims decades later are insincere and for notoriety.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, be back up to this, huh?
Yes.
If you love that video, you're going to love everything on the Access YouTube channel. So hit the subscribe button. You can thank me later. Hit it. Now. Thanks.